Welcome back. So I really wanted to share my top 3 tips for developing mediumship. And I'm going to throw in a fourth bonus tip because I think it's very, very important and something that we don't consider as much when we are developing our mediumship. So the first thing I encourage people to do is sit in the power. Now, I have a whole video that you can watch, I'll link it below, on sitting in the power. But the reason why this is so important is the first thing a medium needs to develop and be aware of is an energy outside of themselves. So when we sit in the power and we dedicate and show devotion to that practice, we are able to more easily perceive a foreign spirit entering our aura and entering our energetic space. Sitting in the power is quite simple. It's literally taking some deep breaths, repeating a high vibrational mantra, envisioning the aura, the light around you. And how I do it is every couple breaths, I push my aura out a few more inches until it expands beyond the walls of the space in which I am in. And then I just sit in that energy for 10 minutes. I'm not seeking, I'm not looking for anything within that space. I'm merely getting to know my own energy. I also encourage you to do practice readings. You can have all the mentors, you can take all the courses, all the certifications in the world, but the best teacher is doing the thing. And Spirit will support you and provide you with guidance while you are doing your practice readings. I think that a lot of people have fear when it comes to putting themselves out there. But the truth of the matter is the only way to get over this type of fear is to literally walk through it. So you need to know that there's never going to be a time where Spirit will bring you all the certainties in the world that you won't fall flat on your face or have a negative experience, meaning you don't meet your own expectations or you have a bad reading or a very complicated sitter. But you just need to do the thing. My cat, I gotta figure out how to do bloopers on this thing because my cat, like, literally just got the cord stuck around his body and walked on. I just think it's really important to kind of get over the fear as early as possible and just do the thing. So do practice readings on your friends, and once you kind of exhaust that inner circle, ask your friends, do you have anyone that you feel would resonate with the way that I work with Spirit? And then do the practice readings on the friends' friends and expand the circle out. But your best teacher in mediumship development is actually doing the thing and getting some experience under your belt. I also feel that the third tip I really wanted to say about developing mediumship is getting to know the language of Spirit. This is very important. This is the inner mechanics of how Spirit communicates with us through the language of the clairs. I have an entire course on the clairs on Spirit School. You go to myspiritschool.com. It's really affordable. It's over 6 hours of education on the 4 main clairs, and I do touch on the other 2. But clear seeing, clear hearing, clear knowing, clear feeling, clear tasting, clear smelling, and clear knowing. I think I said that. But it's really important to get to know this language of Spirit, especially early on, so that you're able to discern, and discernment is really an art in mediumship. How you're receiving that information is paying attention to your thoughts, and then as you step into mediumship and you just trust that everything that you're receiving is for your sitter, you look at how your thoughts change. And so the more that you get to know this language and how Spirit communicates through you, the more confident that you will get in your mediumship. So sitting in the power, practice readings, and getting to know the language of Spirit. As promised, the fourth tip I really wanted to provide is I truly believe the prerequisite for working and developing mediums is a life well lived. You gotta live your life. As you get to know this work, you understand that Spirit uses your worldly references when communicating for loved ones for the purpose of, bringing proof that life continues, that there's life after this existence. For healing, spiritual philosophy, they will call upon your world references. So reading books outside of the spiritual realm, reading a romance novel or a comedy, or watching documentaries, or traveling, spending time with your family. It's within these experiences that we have in our life that Spirit encourages us to build our worldly references. So it's like when I went to Disneyland last year, it was like the 6 readings after I got back all had Disneyland references in them, and it was very powerful. So live your life. Don't get too overly consumed with consumption of spiritual text or mediumship text. Live your life.